Okay, this is not where I wanted to be at the beginning of the cycle. Because all of this is gonna fill up with sand. I think. Oh yeah. Sand is coming. So I think we should restart. Gravity is so weird. It's so light. We should restart the cycle. So let's go ahead and do that. Did you update my ship log? You didn't. I mean, if you did, it's not here. Oh, maybe that one. A Nomai named Coleus was standing on the Wandering Rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Well, I guess that's that. Okay, so where I wanted to go, actually, well, I know where I wanted to go is the thing that we found. We need to go to the city, the Sunless City. But where I thought I was going, autopilot, please, yeah, is the other pit. Because there are things down at the bottom of that pit. The pit... Wait. I was going to say the pit in the North Pole, but it isn't the pit in the North Pole. That's where we were. This is weird. Let's not enter that particular thing. Yeah, let's go through here. Oh, we crashed a little. It's gonna make things uncomfortable. Yeah, it's good enough. Apart from it not being good enough at all. We're in the hole. Don't worry, we can go wherever. Gravity is really weird here, though. Look at that. Gravity is so weird here. It really doesn't work like it would in reality. Yeah, gravity is not modeled properly in this game. So we need to go to the... I think it's this way. To the cannon, the gravity cannon. So basically you experience less gravity the closer you are to a... the closer you are to the center of the planet. But in this game, you don't. You experience the same level, which means that the planet has no mass, apart from all the mass in a theoretical center point. How did I get past this? By jumping. There you go. Okay, we're back up here. And this place... Oh, I broke it. It said something. Oh. Gravity cannon, yeah. Let's continue exploring this place. Because it has a lot to offer. Maybe we should start from the bottom. Because I don't think that's where we went. It was already filling up before. So we turn everything on. Got a little bit of oxygen. Although not... Unfortunately not fuel. I'd love to have a little bit of fuel here because I did use up a little too much when I was messing around with things. Exploring the Nomai place is so powerful. What is this? The high energy lab, really? Let's go. I mean, this is definitely one of the markers in the... it's definitely one of the markers. Huh. I think I'll be okay with the death fog thing. In the computer, I mean. Oh, getting past that is going to be difficult. Because you can't jetpack up that thing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have this. Wait. Yeah, because the photo works, as we know. But it's not. It's not, Nope. Getting lost a little. I'm not a big fan of the fact that the flashlight trails my movement. On the controller, it definitely doesn't cause motion sick. Oh, it's already. Okay. On the controller, it doesn't cause motion sickness. But if I was playing on a mouse, I definitely would throw up. I wouldn't throw up, but I would. It's very bad. I hate the lag. I think this is the way to pass this thing. We need to wait for this thing to go up. Because I can't use the jetpack or even jump too much. And this thing, as you can see, punctures my suit, which is a big problem. Oh no, should have figured. Should have figured. Oh, it's a race. It's a race against time. I think we found it though. Did we? Because I can't go. I don't want to go up there. Where is this? It's all broken. Oh. Well, we found something. Dead Nomai. It's a white hole thing, or at least the connection. What is this? Oh. Why do I launch the scout in there? I don't think we have much time in here. I think I know where this is. Pi writes, records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from Whitehall Station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. So it's the same thing again, but the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow. Is that the name of the Whitehall little platforms? Rami writes, in theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment... I love the initial things first. This game is chock full of this sort of like little different ways of saying this, idioms in English, and it's great. Don't be pulling my locomotive limb. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on Whitehall Station. Hypotheses: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. I have the impression, I don't know if I said this before, but I have the impression that this whole thing about the entering before exiting thing is just the game showing that the Nomai didn't have a full understanding of relative time? Because I had that impression, but now I don't know as much. I don't know if that's the case. Ooh, there's a thing over here. No. Remove the scroll, put it down, get that one. There's another thing over there as well, I saw. What is that? Oh! Okay, we'll worry about that later. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we have decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Of note, Rami, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Is this, like, it's left vague enough? I wonder if it's meant to hint at the Nomai having time travel. Because the fundamental hypothesis is that, or in real life anyway, is that if you can indeed travel faster than light, you travel back in time. And this is mathematically correct, and is one of the reasons why wormholes, if they exist, even though they are, I mean, we don't know that they exist. We know that they're, well, we believe that they are theoretically possible, but we have no idea to believe that they actually exist, because we don't know that there's any natural, or there's anything in the universe that creates wormholes. And when I say wormholes, it's basically like a white hole, and it's kind of complicated. We're talking real physics here. And if they do exist, then yes, they would work as traveling faster than light. But there's other ways that light, that you could travel faster than light. And so basically you would travel back in time. You would just have to find a shortcut, sort of, in space. It's like, I don't know, traveling faster than some other light, not necessarily the light you're traveling through, because you travel through light. It's not quite like that, but you travel through space. But, well, whatever. Light is always at maximum speed, so technically you're always competing with the speed of light, or the light that surrounds you. It's weird. I don't know if what I mean to say is that this is written in such a vague way that it kind of makes it seem as if the Nomai found something else. Ship log updated. The ship log is gonna know. What is this? What? Oh, is this like an energy collector? Is that what these are? I don't know what that did, though. There's things up here as well. There's the planets. Wait, what? There's towers? No, there's not planets. There are planets. Ship log updated, yeah. Is that the sun? That's the Ember Twins, or the twins. That's Hearth? The Timber Hearth. This is potentially the Bramble? No, I wouldn't know what these are. They kind of remind me of the planets, but I don't know if they are. Rami writes, the Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. That's what they're getting that energy for. And of course, 22 minutes is the time of our loop. Potentially 21, I don't remember exactly. I always thought it was half an hour, but it isn't. And this is likely the reason why it isn't, because half an hour is very vague. And that 22 minutes is very obvious that this is related to our warp. Or to our loop. We have learned the negative interval of time between departures and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypotheses creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas. Pi. My pun was unintended, Rami, so I believe it's you who's aeriform. I don't get that. I am bad at jokes in English, let alone in Nomai. Rami, I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the ash twin. So I think the implication here is that the supernova is what's generating the energy. And that's why 22 minutes before the supernova, there's a warp thing. I'm not 100% sure how that relates to us waking up, but it might relate to the 22 minutes when the statue triggered. And that might be the waking up somehow in our loop. Pi writes, the Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. That's interesting. They travel quickly between that. I wonder if they use, like, it would be cool if they used the like a quantum stone, and like I did, except the quantum stone only travels quickly between places here. Root writes, what if we used warp towers, like the one we have on Whitehall Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Ash Twin. To connect Ash Twin, not Ember Twin. Clary writes, Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy! Exclamation mark. Yarrow writes, of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Yarrow writes, my gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe... Oh, that's how we access the sun thing. That's why there's a sun thing here. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Phlox writes, we can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination! Exclamation mark. Phlox likes graphic design, or architecture in this case. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. That's a geyser mountain. That's a cyclone. So what is this? And I think we've seen these towers. Potentially the other ones. The other ones are less distinct, but I think I know where they are. I think we've seen them. We've definitely seen them. Did I read you? I think I did. Yeah. I didn't even mess with the thing downstairs. Yeah, this is where we are, on top of that big bridge. Oh, don't close things. And this is the other door, the high energy lab door. Okay, well, we found our way in. Let's see. I want to figure out what the energy thing is for this. What is that? It feeds this. No, don't close that. Oh. Remove warp cores. What? Oh, okay. Let's put this... Yeah, let's bring that back. Look at that. It's a white hole. In a black hole. Oh, that's what the scout is for. And because of the energy, it actually exists in two places at the same time, breaking locality. Which is not how the time travel works. You need distance. This whole adding energy thing to this is Einstein would not approve. What happens if... What is that? I don't know what this thing is. It doesn't have anything. Yeah, these are empty. Are they broken? There's two black holes. Do they merge? They do not merge. What happens if I put two white holes? Does the order matter? No. Huh. So the seal... This is a very small room. I have a plan. Observe. My plan was bad. There it is. Oh. You destroy the fabric of space-time. Sorry. And we got a joke. We got a joke credits sequence. I like it. I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot that this thing did this. I love it. Oh, this is great. It's basically a cappella, right? I'm not very accustomed to a cappella things, but thank you for playing out.
It's great.
How did they not? You can't convince me that that was recorded all in a room. You cannot convince me. Everybody would break out laughing. That's not how that works.